Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. The Storybook Vale is out, and in this video we are going to learn how to get Merida as a villager in your valley. So after completing the very first quest, which I will link in the comments below, you're going to immediately get this lovely cutscene after unlocking the blob wall, and we get this lovely panoramic view of what's called the Bind. So this is one of the biomes in the Storybook Vale, and it's where your home is actually. You can see it in the distance there. But Merida is here. So this quest is called A New Chapter. We're going to pick some fruit while we can. So this is going to be the base of operations for our time here. This is a nice quest. Very easy, and you can bang it out very quickly, because in this quest you unlock Scrooge's shop, you unlock Goofy's stall, and you get Merida's home. So what more could you ask for, lads, in the first opening quest? So what transpires in this quest is that Merida is telling you we need to clean up the valley. So rather than Hades and Maleficent copping on and cleaning up the valley, we need to prove to them we cleaned it up, and that will get them to agree. So it's a bit of a backwards approach, but sure, look. So the first quest, we have to catch the snippets with our royal net, and we have to remove the inkies I love that word, from the surrounding areas. So it's literally just a case, lads, of just walking around and pressing X and square or whatever you're playing on. Now some of these chaps are quite fast, so you might want to stock up on some food if you want to zip around them. We're going to try and loot everything as we go along, just to kind of get an idea of what nice goodies are about in the Bind and in the Storybook Vale. Hope everyone's enjoying the expansion. I'm loving it already. I'm like 20 minutes in and I'm obsessed. So hopefully you are too, because I'm expecting great things. So look at, like, the biome is beautiful, isn't it? It's massive. It's really massive. I'm not really big into the designing yet, so anyone who is, God help you, because there's a lot of space for you to clutter around and play around with in this. So anyway, we're going to go around and just look for the birds more so than anything. There we go. There's an old speeder. We'll nickname him Sonic. And it's just a case of just finding them all. Pegasus is keeping his distance from us. He's still a bit sus. But yeah, it's huge. It's a huge place. There's the well. So in this area here, this is where Scrooge, Remy and Goofy's places are. But we can't unlock them just yet. Yeah, there's no sign just yet, which is unfortunate, lads. But sure, look. So we'll open the map. So this is the Bind. So people are already trapped inside Scrooge's shop. Oh dear. It's a fire hazard. They're just waiting to get out. We'll pick up a pine cone and whatever that stuff in the ground was, and we'll go and track down our bestie now. Merida is over here. Now she was tasked with getting the water in the fountains back in running order, and let's bet she can't do it without our help, because no one in this game can do anything, including me. So at the same time, Merida says that people from Dreamlight Valley have appeared for a nosy. Now she doesn't really suffer from the forgetting, it seems. She kind of knows about Dreamlight Valley and the people who are visiting, so that's an interesting thing. So yeah, Scrooge and Goofy are at their stall and shop respectively. So we go talk to them, and they are going to give us their own little mini quests so that we can set up shop. So for Scrooge, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to mine and collect 10 things from the mine nodes that are around the Bind.
Thank you kindly.
Which is actually grand, because it's not separate things. It's not like 10 unique things. You just have to kind of collect 10 things. So it should just take 4 or maybe 5 ores to complete. And then for Goofy, we're going to have to do my favourite thing in the world, which is fishing. So you're going to have to catch 3 fish that are, you know, right beside him actually. So you can go over here, and they don't even have to be of different variety or anything. You can just go for the easy ones, the grey nodes. Just don't be like me and miss. And miss again. No wonder Pegasus wants to get away from me. Show me his arse. So yeah. Nice easy quests to get Merida. There's the first one. We're going to go over here. And grey nodes are my favourite just because they need just 2 button presses. I'm not looking forward to all the brand new recipes that we have to do and catch fish for them, but sure, look, it can't be any worse than a Rift in Time collecting them all, like 1,000 pieces of plastic for all those quests. It can't be repeated. And then we just need one more. I'm running out of energy. One thing I didn't prepare well for in the expansion is cooking, so do try and get your energy stacked high. There we go, that's Goofy done. And then the next thing, yeah, actually clear out your royal duties, just because we are going to have to try and build up that currency to unlock the rest of the biomes. So it's a good idea to cash them in when you can, because that then resets it and it lets you get more duties. So while we're passing by, we're going to get the bind fountain or wishing well. Sorry, the wishing well in working order, so we can teleport all around the shop. Switch your pickaxe and pick away. So again, it's just literally a case of finding the nodes. Now there's 2 nodes here, and then the other nodes that I found, I think there's actually one behind Scrooge's shop, and then there's one near your house. So you just do a little bit of traveling and you'll find them. So yeah, this is the last node we need. It's directly beside your house, and we're just going to cash in any of the tasks we have, and then you just scurry your way back to Scrooge and Goofy. We're going to eat and we're going to glide our way over, because we're going to have to start getting used to speeding around. This is a massive biome. It'll take us ages to just do it by foot. So yeah, Goofy will be ecstatic and making his usual Goofy noises. Same with Scrooge. Now Scrooge, this is an interesting one because he has unique items for sale in the Storybook Vale, so getting his shop up and running should be a priority, because look, even now you can see we have some insane things. To look forward to. This is like a unique rotation, so you're going to want to check this nearly every day because there's going to be unique items. We have new clothes. I don't think these are new items. Could be wrong though. They don't seem to be new. That doesn't seem to be new either, but we'll buy it. You never know when you could need a good desk bell. Now, clothes, class. Golden fleece pants. This looks class, very Lady Gaga-esque, isn't it? A newspaper jacket.
Thank you kindly.
We have a tapestry skirt. Very Hades, very Hercules-esque.
Hello.
What in the world? An origami rabbit mask. Stop. No. I'm going to regret wearing this.
Hello.
Sure, look. What's the worst that could happen? The cutscenes are just going to be hilarious. Helmets. Very cool, aren't they? Oh, and another newspaper dress. Very Lady Gaga. Very paparazzi. Look at the pose. Very Marilyn Monroe as well. I don't think there's anything else in terms of wallpaper or furniture just yet. I was expecting kind of maybe a load of Brave stuff, but maybe we needed like a daily reset or something. One thing that I did forget to do is upgrade Goofy's stall, because remember, brand new expansion, brand new Goofy stall, we have brand new vegetables and things we can buy from him, so we're going to actually get a lay of the land early on, lads, so that, because you know those quests are coming, where you're going to need 30 of something. We want to start building up our supply, so we're just going to upgrade it to the maximum capacity straight away.
Shining almost as bright as my money.
There we go. He deserves it. We have enormous eggs and what looks to be fudge or something. And vegetables, which I will plant, but maybe off video, because that's not the most exciting of things to do. Shovel bird eggs, and we have flyleaf feta. So we bought 99 of each. We support local businesses on this channel. We go to Merida, who still hasn't got the water running.
Yes, I need to talk
Surprise, surprise.
Oh dear.
So she can't figure out what the problem is. But there's a secret room hidden somewhere nearby.
Take care.
Yeah, so we can't ask her to follow. She's not technically a villager just yet. But we just follow her over here. What is with this dress? I'm regretting it. I'm regretting it already. Look at me just flashing her. What's
I'll
going
be
on?
off then.
There's the room. Easy peasy. And then this is the clue that you have to find. Very obvious. The bookcases are lovely, aren't they? So Aunt Flora, Aunt Fauna, and Aunt Merryworth say there is only one way to stop the never after. I must go on a journey and ... So that's obviously Aurora. We're reading her personal diary. But yes, Merida's figuring out that Maleficent and
You know where to find me.
Aurora were at odds with each other. We just turned this lamp. That's the secret. Now that looks like a room, but it actually spawns this little contraption that you need to use your royal net. Spin that, and voila. We've water. Beautiful. Isn't it?
Brilliant.
Brilliant is right. Sure, I'm amazing. Now the bind looks great. I agree. Well, yeah, it is nice. What's with this rabbit? I'm so sorry, lads. I'm so sorry. And then in this part, Merida then, this is the final stage of the quest. Merida says that the Inkies ran away with her cottage and it's up to us to place it down again.
Great to see you.
So we're just gonna pop it down. Go to your furniture mode. I wonder what our house looks like. It's like a little cottage, I think. I'll put it near ours. The base of operations. It's not huge. It's kind of the same as Tiana's.
Greetings, neighbour.
5,000 gold. She's worth it. Oh, lovely, isn't it? Geez, that would look nice in the forest. Oh, the music. So welcome, Merida. Ah, class. The hair texture as well really pops, doesn't it? Oh my lord. not this selfie. Oh lord.
It's good to see you.
So yes, lads, that is how you get Merida, the first character in the Storybook Vale expansion for Disney Dreamlight Valley. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be covering the length and breadth of this brand new expansion in the coming days, and I can't wait to share it all with you. Hope you're enjoying it, and keep safe, look after yourselves, be good, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at Merida's first friendship quest, Clan Dunbrook's Rules of the Hunt. I probably butchered that name. This is a nice one that really kind of focuses in on the snippets that are terrorizing your screens around the brand new expansion pack that is the Storybook Vale. Look, you can see one in the background there. They're evil little buggers. So yes, Merida wants to recapture the magic that has slipped out of the Lore Keeper's pages. And to do that, she's going to teach you a few things about collecting resources around the bind. So the first one, you probably were wondering how to get rid of these mossy rocks. Geez, Belle really wants to take over, but she's sadly going to be ignored. Yeah, there you go. So yes, first of all, Merida will give you a potion, and the potion will enchant your shovel.
Best get
to get rid of the mossy bark. As you can see, I have a lovely pumpkin-inspired inventory bag, but it's relatively clean, which won't last for long, probably. No, not the pickaxe, the shovel. And when you do that, 1 or 2 moss will appear. And you're going to get brand new recipes because we're getting brand new crafting resources. So you only have to do 6 of these and then you have to find Merida again. Now I did ask Merida to follow me, but for some reason in these quests it just kind of keeps resetting, so we do have to kind of go back to the map and find out where it is she is off hiding. We have one more to do over here. It's my mortal enemy, Mirabelle, in the background. There we go. We'll pick up everything that we can while we can. Now, here she is over here, hiding.
What's on your mind? I'm listening.
So, we're following her father's advice, and each step of this quest is going to be a new challenge or new action that we have to take. So we've got rid of the moss, and now what we have to do is read. No, she's going to give us instructions on how to make a slow trap. Now, the snippets are quite fast, but I didn't think that we needed to cheat, but it's part of the quest, so we have to craft a slowing trap, and that will actually slow them down, which is quite gas. So we're just going to read the instructions and see what it is we need to get. Look at me delighted with life learning it. So the only thing that we have to really do is we have the opal, the pine cones, moss and magic. You just need a sorcerer hat hermit crab, which I've discovered is the gold nodes that you'll find in the bind. And remember, if you can't find any gold nodes, just fish any of them, and it'll respawn eventually with a gold spawn node. But 2 or 3 times, maybe 4, 5. And look, probably the cutest little ingredient ever. I want to actually place that somewhere in my valley. They're adorable. I'd love that as like a wee critter, wouldn't you? Then go to your crafting desk. And then we have fall leaf. Was it? Basic fall leaves slow trap. So you must have to be able to. You must be able to speed it up or something. There we go. Return to Merida, who again is eluding us. So she's over outside Scrooge's shop, chatting to our man Christoph. And then we just have to actually catch snippets. And if you're like me and you caught a load of them before the quest, you may have to wait a little while for them to respawn. But they actually do respawn quite quickly. Now we will ask her to hang out so that she will follow us around, hopefully. But like I say, I keep doing it and she keeps buggering off. So listen. Now the one thing that you might know about, or you might not know about this, is that the range on the slow trap is actually huge. So don't think that you only can catch ones that are close by. It's really the entire bind, I think, that is affected. So you'll see any of the snippets that have that kind of blue circular halo kind of shimmering around them. You'll be able to get them, and it'll count towards the quest. So stick to the bind. Don't go to the lore keeper library area, because they're different birds, or they're different snippets. Oh my god, look at this man dodging bullets. So yes, catch 10 of them. We only have 1 more left to catch. Who's going to be our last victim? Oh, there we go. And then we just have to check in on Merida, who again is now following us. So yes, you may have to check the map frequently to see where it is she's scurrying off to. After you catch the 10 snippets, we report back for duty. And then it all just falls back to returning the snippets to the most famous book in the game, the library lore keeper lady woman. I'm just going to water these plants as we go. The plants in the bind grow incredibly fast, lads. Incredibly fast. So over the course of that quest, I think I've harvested that 3 times. So there'll be no shortage of ingredients in future quests if they're using those seeds. So we go our way to the book. I'm going to actually switch to the Royal Net because these brown snippets are different than the other ones, so you never know. You don't want 100 blue ones when you need brown ones in a quest, so collect as you go. Now we're just going to unlock the next puzzle, which is the Aladdin one. Oh lord, lads, it's a little bit more difficult because they're all cut into different sections. That one could be in the corner actually, yeah. So again, corner pieces. The rule of puzzles is always the same. That handle, the lamp handle looks like it would fit there, but we're gonna just try and do the corners first, just to set ourselves up for success. Very good. And like that, it's going to be like 5 different scenes in one, so you can't really take for granted anything. Oh, so there must be 2 genie lamps, because that one went there actually. Why is that not going in? There we go. 4 pieces left. We'll leave that one there for a sec. She's a little bit confusing. Oh, do you know what the problem is? This one here is in the way. There we go. Very nice. Nice kind of twist on puzzles, isn't it? And we have 2 pieces left. Boom. Boom. And boom. Done. Complete. New reward unlocked, an ugly chair. So there's loads of puzzles actually, so I suppose we just have to keep going with the old snippets and keep collecting them as and when we can. Return to Merida. So this is the last part of the quest. So it's a nice easy one, isn't it? And in this one it just involves celebrating, which is one of my favorite things to do. So all you have to do is just go back to your home, and you're gonna hang up a storybook frame, which is actually a really nice piece of furniture. It's a shame that it is only inside in your house, but sure, look, it'll be nice. It'll be nice depending on what kind of puzzle you put on it. So fly back to your house, my lovely decorated house that I haven't touched in 2 years. And you'd be surprised, it's actually pretty big, isn't it? And there you go. And when you go up to the frame, you can cycle through the different pictures, but I'm sure we'll be able to get more than one in time, so you can display all of them. Maybe you could have like a wee puzzle room. Who knows? I'll leave that up for your more creative minds to work out. But yes, lads, that is the very first of Merida's friendship quests. Nice easy one to do. And you can zip it through. You do need to get this one done if you want to get Flynn Rider, so I would advise getting it done as quickly as possible. And with that, I hope you're having a great time in the brand new Storybook Vale expansion. Give us a like, subscribe, drop us a comment on your favourite thing so far, and I will catch you all in the next video. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at Merida's next friendship quest, Archery and Arch Rivals. She has her sights set on someone in the valley and they're going to duke it out in a load of contests, which is a fun, quick, snappy quest to enjoy. There's a few things that you have to collect in this, and some of these items were bugged in my playthrough, so it took a little bit longer than was anticipated. But hopefully that is not going to be an issue with you all. So to get to the quest, Flynn, he's the man of mystery and he is on Merida's target list. So it turns out that he was giving her advice on archery, as you know, as you do. And the advice was not well received, so she she kind of pranked him by putting all these wanted posters around his house. Now look at her in the background there. She knows exactly what she did. Yep. Yes, queen. So after talking to Flynn, you just have to clean up these signs. So there should be 5 of them. Hopefully none of them have bugged out on you. depending on where you put your house. They could be a little bit further than maybe you anticipated. Like this one over here is just on the outskirts.
Haven't seen this many happy faces
Now,
since ice cream.
talking to Merida, you give her the posters back and she kind of just goes, yeah, and iconic behavior, we have to admit. So yes, she was doing it just to be getting back at him for his obnoxious behavior toward her skill with the bow. And has he learned his lesson yet? I'm going to say definitely, but I doubt it. And there he is there. I love when they're all talking to each other, about each other, near each other. She's not even looking at me. And he's hightailing it. He knows there's danger afoot. So, we have to learn the recipe, which is a meal. And it's a really easy meal, actually. All you just need is 2 ingredients that you can find around the bind. So cook that and go to Merida's house. Now, luckily, I actually have a cooking pot just outside it. And there we go. Persimmon sour fondue. You have to make 2 of them. 1 for each culprit in this quest. And the 2 of them are actually right beside me. So, there we go. Let's all go in, lads. Into Merida's house. I actually haven't been in Merida's house yet. Oh, it's lovely. Small though, but lovely. It's only now you realise that like Anna and Elsa and Kristoff's one is huge, and so is Oswald's, whereas some other characters like Merida and Daisy, they have tiny wee shacks. So, will they make amends, or is this going to make matters worse? Considering this is at the very start of the quest, I'm going to go with the latter. So yeah, it's going to still fire back into Archery. Red hair and red feathers, it's fantastic branding. Don't make me put up more wanted posters. This time I'll draw them myself, and I'm not good at drawing. Oh, the dialogue. The music's so good, isn't it? You two cop on. You never stop talking about yourself.
Gotta tell you, it is
Cold.
really beautiful here.
Don't bring a sword to a frying pan fight. Words to live by. So yeah, that numpty couldn't go 2 minutes without telling me what to do. Oh dear. Starting to think she's kind of the problem too. So sensitive. So, the quest then turns into an archery competition, because why not? Now, this is kind of fun insofar as it's quite easy to do. Again, this is probably the area where I encountered a few bugged out resources, so it took me a little bit longer. But yeah, this one's easy. You just plop down some of the signs. There we go. And then I had most of everything apart from these blue flowers. Now there's a few of them bugged in my valley, so I just had to wait patiently for them to respawn, the ones that could be gathered. So once you've got that, you just have to craft 3 archery targets. The magic number, my craft desk is over here. So remember to craft 3, I forgot, I only crafted 1 and I had to find it in the whole maze of it. But craft 3 of them and you should be fine and flying. Now, Merida is actually running away from me. My mortal enemy, Mirabelle in the background. Do not hum, dance or sing. So yeah, it turns out that it was an open invite, but only Merida and Flynn have signed up for the archery contest, which we're going to be hosting in the fairy tale trial. So pop yourself to the wild forest. And it is nice to see these areas continually reused, because I was thinking, geez, an awful lot of attention and detail was put into these levels, and I hope they get used. Because it'd be a shame if not. So yes, we're in here. Our trusty royal net is doubling as a light. The atmosphere. And oh, seems a crowd has gathered.
There's always something happening here, isn't there?
There is. So are we ready to watch her put Flynn down a notch or two? Ooh, we love an archery
Good
pun.
day to you.
Ah, there you are.
So I don't know how this is going to go. Is there going to be an animation or is there going to be a cutscene? Okay, so it happened off camera and we'll believe that it was exciting and exhilarating. But there is an arrow close to the bullseye, so fair play to you, Flynn.
I'll see you soon.
Take a picture of Flynn next to the target. Seems easy enough. Boom, me with my lovely dangly earrings. No, Flynn, you can't get into it too close. We'll cash in the wee royal duty. Store up that storybook magic. And now it's up to Merida.
Nice talking to you.
And I'm not putting my hopes up that she's going to hit the bullseye. There'll be some trickery afoot, I would imagine. But you will see. Destroy him, Merida. Some people who write the dialogue in this are hilarious. Destroy him. Like only a Disney princess can. Oh, she missed. Flynn, you're not as good a shot as you thought. Could it be my bow, arrow? And then I have to investigate, so I'm going to have to pick a side, lads. There was a magnet behind it, right? Clever. Flynn's magnet. This definitely belongs to you then. He definitely didn't sneak down and place it before the competition. Alright, okay, I trust him, lads. He's one of my favourite characters now in this game, so I think we should just give him the benefit of the doubt. He doesn't know how it got there. So yeah, the crescendo of this quest is that he was going to do an amazing trick shot that was going to prove he was an amazing archer, and of course he's bluffing, he's talking out of his arse pocket.
What's on your
So
mind?
Merida then
Listening.
rises to the challenge to do exactly that, and she does her trick shot, which again we will remind you happens off camera. Sad times all round. So he's going to fire an arrow from his back, spearing fruit
You're joking.
and hitting the bullseye. You're Merida, you can pull it off. The peer pressure. Did I actually make it? I did. So happy days, lads. It's a nice quest. It's a bit silly, but sure. What in life isn't? And then retrieve the arrow and you show Flynn. You're doing all the gopher work here.
Hey there. Nice to see ya.
So he's in disbelief. Face it, Flynn, she's an amazing archer. And to be honest, is he doing anything wrong? I don't know. The jury's out.
Nice
So then all you have to do, lads, is just listen to the two of them make amends. Again, they're not facing each other, they're actually facing in different directions, so the hostility, this is all for show. Be a laugh if Rapunzel was in the room too. I wonder actually, can they like bump into each other? Can you get the interaction before like you do a quest between the two of them, I wonder? The truth is, I might not have even tried that shot if it weren't for him, so he made her better in the end.
The villagers around here are really friendly.
He says the villagers are very friendly after this quest.
Serious?
But yes, lads, that is the cusp of Merida's friendship quest, archery and arch rivals.
Talented, aren't you?
As always, lads, thanks very much for the likes. Drop us a comment, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. And until next we meet, look after yourselves, take care, and be good. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Merida's final friendship quest, a very Scottish celebration. My, how time flies when you're having fun. I hope you're all enjoying the brand new Storybook Vale. I know Merida is, because she's not even facing us, talking to us. So this is like this is like the third or fourth time this has happened. Anyway, we get a front row view of her expressions as she is explaining this final challenge. So she wants to celebrate her Scottish heritage. As an Irishman myself, I can appreciate that. We're going to pretend that I'm included in this. But yes, we're going to go to Scrooge to look for supplies for said party. It's a nice quest, it's an easy quest, and it's a good summary of our time spent in the Storybook Vale. Now I need to put horse blinders on. We're focusing on the quest, not on all the items I have still yet to buy today. Now this is a bit misleading because you might be thinking, gosh, this is a very quick quest. We don't have to collect anything or do anything. We're giving all the party supplies straight away, but there is more to do afterward. So you get a box, you get flags, and you actually get flags of Scrooge's clan that you can or can't put down. Your choice. Yeah, we'll come back to this and we'll buy them later. Now lads, there's a couple of bugs that are plaguing some of the earlier quests in the Storybook Vale. Now, the bugs will get patched out, but if you're dropping items or you're dropping objects and they're interactable or they're part of a quest, it's always a good idea maybe to just pick a blank spot in the bind and drop them so they don't get interfered or wrecked by other things. That's just my suggestion. I know, for example, I think Flynn's house is quite bugged with that quest he has. So if you have any objects near hand, things that spawn can kind of overlap and bug out. So just find an empty space after the quest. You can of course go back and design. This looks a mess, but we're concentrating on the end goal. So we have to bring the banquet supplies to Merida. Now I thought we had her following us, but I was wrong. She's penciled outside her home, so she's not running away on us. Poor Gaston with those quests still yet to be done, forever forgotten. A Rift in Time really has been forgotten about, hasn't it? I wonder, does anyone even go to Eternity Isle anymore? But yes, Merida, here are the supplies.
I need to talk to you.
And she's going to give like a lovely kind of gazebo party furniture piece, which I hope we actually get to keep, but I'm not too sure yet. But yes, before actually that, we actually have to cook a meal. It's a simple meal, but you do need the ingredients of. You need salt from the rivers, and you need to catch a special type of fish. So first of all, let's get to the salt. So pop yourself over to the wild forest, and all you have to do is just fish in the river. Don't go for any fishing node, just go to the river. Get 3 of them and you should be set. Then go to the bind and go to grey nodes, so fishing spots with just the normal easy catch, and you'll get your sea wolf. So catch 3 of those. Now I'm only doing the blue one just so that it resets, hopefully as a grey one. But yeah, it's grey variety, so happy days. Get 3 of them and you should be fine. Skitter back to your cooking pot and cook the baked sea wolf, the soft baked sea wolf, excusez-moi. So yeah, just go down to your quest recipes. Look at all these quests I still have to do. Don't judge me. Or no, it's salt baked sea wolf. Sorry, not soft baked. Salt baked. Yummy. Don't know where the lemon came from, but anyway. So you're gonna have to make 3 of them. So we're gonna turn off the results screen just to speed it up a little bit. There we go. We're just gonna cash these in for our storybook magic. Give them to Merida. she's dead excited. She has lovely animations, doesn't she? She's very expressive. And then she's going to give us this really nice piece of furniture that is kind of like a party stage. As always, try and place it in a place that doesn't get bugged out by other places and things. We can always design later. And yes, everyone is happy out. The dancing. We'll take a nice wee photo, will we? There we go. Cheese.
I'm so glad we met.
There we go. Oh, Elsa was cut out of that, I think. So yes, you would think, God, that was a very quick quest, but there was one person who was not in attendance that Merida wished was there, and that of course is going to be the lore keeper. So they have this special relationship, and we've just seen there so she's a lady, There we go. The debate is over. The lore keeper is a woman. So we have to talk to the lore keeper. And then you can actually talk to Scrooge McDuck as well. It says it's an optional thing. I couldn't find any unique dialogue, so I just sped through this because I don't think that really counts. But anyway, talk to the lore keeper. So we're just gonna speed along. It's so nice when you do actually have food that you can sprint. I always forget to cook, which just make things a lot quicker. Talk to the lore keeper, and plot twist, she doesn't feel left out because she doesn't really like parties. But she does want to honour Merida's final friendship quest. So she is devising a gift of her own. You'd love a friend like that. Ignore them and they'll reward you. So yes, she's made this tapestry that we have to craft. So you're going to need petrified wood, you're going to need pine cones, and you're going to need topaz. Now you could have this quest already done, depending on how diligent of a collector you are. Pine cones are found underneath trees in the bind. You can find petrified wood, oddly enough and strangely enough, by mining. So just mine the nodes around the bind, and petrified wood should fly out. Of course the game is going to make me a liar there. And that's actually where you're going to find topaz as well, but you can find topaz I think in other biomes, so don't be restricted in that. I have plenty of topaz from previous gameplay, so it's not something that I am going to struggle with too much. Now part of me did think petrified wood came from the actual wooden logs in the game. Silly me. But you do need to mine for it. So there's a piece there that's just thrown out. See, I'm not a liar. I would never lie to you guys. You can get 1 or 2 per node, so it might take a little bit of time to get all 20 pieces, but Godspeed in that endeavour. Once you have your 20 pieces, you have your topaz and you have your pinecone. Oh, and a memory with 20 gold. Well, hey, big spenders. Now it's time to craft Merida's Fate Tapestry. So again, just go to your crafting station, which for me is a billion miles away beside my home. Again, probably need to organize my valley a little bit more strategically just to get things quicker. It's not the nicest looking of objects, but listen, be fine. It's not my fate. Give this to Merida, and she will thank you for it, but then you, against all common reason, don't accept credit, even though we crafted it. We have to go to the lore keeper to witness the finale conversation between Book and pseudo granddaughter. So run your way to the lore keeper, and you just have to wait for a dialogue. Now, this is a bizarre thing, and it's something that I've found in many of these quests. For some reason, Merida is on a go slow work day. She's taken ages to actually just slowly saunter in. So I don't know, make yourself busy while you're waiting for her to arrive. 5 hours later, and she's walking in like she's the final boss in Elden Ring. The wee swagger. Yeah, she's allergic to running, it would seem. But anyway, they are just going to have this nice chill moment that we are going to eavesdrop into. It's a nice final quest, lads, but it's kind of like, it's a bit, I'm not going to say basic, but it kind of is a bit basic. For like a level 10, but it's a nice reward, and I suppose after a busy day at the office or in the Storybook Vale, you might just want to have a chill quest to do. So Merida thankfully isn't going to give you that ugly tapestry, no offense to her or the lore keeper, but she is going to give you a cool Scottish inspired kind of toga clansman outfit, which actually does look nice, and it comes with like this flowing scarf, which is really nice as well. No doubt will suit a lot of Dream Snap challenges. So we'll put it on so you can have a wee look at it. Ooh, doesn't really go well with the boots. We'll maybe take them off. There we go. Probably doesn't look well with the sunglasses either. So there we go, lads. That is the very Scottish celebration friendship quest for Merida complete. We are living our Braveheart fantasy. Looks really well, and I hope you've enjoyed all of her quests and of course the expansion. As always, thanks very much for the views, for the comments, for subscribing to the channel. Always appreciated, never expected. And until next we meet, lads, take care, look after yourselves and be good.